HMCS Fredericton is a Halifax-class frigate that has served in the Canadian Forces since 1994. Fredericton is the 8th ship in her class, which is based on the Canadian Patrol Frigate Project.She is the second vessel to carry the name. Fredericton was laid down on the 25th of April 1992 at Saint John Shipbuilding Ltd, Saint John, and launched on the 26th of June 1993. She was officially commissioned into the Scythe on the 10th of September 1994 and carries the hull classification, symbol 337. On the 6th of October 2011, Fredericton was turned over to Irving Shipbuilding's Halifax shipyards to start mid-life upgrading and modernization. Fredericton was returned to CFB Halifax Dockyard on the 24th of January 2013. She is assigned to Maritime Forces Atlantic and is home-ported at CFB Halifax. As of the 15th of July 2015, Fredericton has been commanded by Commander Trevor McLean. Service: Fredericton serves on MARLANT missions protecting Canada's sovereignty in the Atlantic Ocean and enforcing Canadian laws in its territorial sea and exclusive economic zone. Fredericton has also been deployed on missions throughout the Atlantic and to the Indian Ocean, specifically the Persian Gulf and Arabian Sea, on anti-terrorism operations. Fredericton has also participated in several NATO missions, patrolling the Atlantic Ocean as part of Standing Naval Force Atlantic and its successor Standing NATO Response Force Maritime Group 1. Fire. A fire broke out in the forward engine room of the frigate on the 6th of May 2009. The fire was suppressed within a few minutes and the ship made a brief stop at the home base of Halifax before being given the all-clear to return to sea. Operation Scythe. Fredericton departed Halifax, Nova Scotia on the 25th of October 2009 to commence her transit to the Gulf of Aden, Northern Arabian Sea in Gulf of Oman. She integrated into SNMG-1 in November 2009 and remained with SNMG-1 until February 2010, conducting counter-piracy patrols in the Gulf of Aden and Somali Basin. Following a rest and maintenance period, the vessel integrated into Combined Task Force 150 to conduct counter-terror patrols in the Gulf of Aden and Gulf of Oman. The ship sailed from Halifax with a complement of approximately 250 officers and crew, including a CH-124 Sea King helicopter and air detachment. Fredericton returned home on the 4th of May 2010, the 100th anniversary of the Canadian Navy collision. On the 18th of November 2010, Fredericton briefly came into contact with USNS Canoe during a replenishment at sea maneuver off the coast of Florida. There were no injuries, but both ships suffered superficial damage consisting of scrapes and dents on both hulls. Refit and modernization. Fredericton began her frigate equipment life extension refit in October 2011. The ship's refit was complete in January 2013. She completed readiness workups in September 2014. Operation Reassurance. Following her refit, Fredericton was deployed to the Mediterranean Sea as part of Operation Reassurance on the 30th of December 2014. The frigate joined Standing NATO Maritime Group 2 in the Black Sea in March 2015 for training exercises. As part of SNMG-2, Fredericton took part in Exercise Joint Warrior, a training exercise off the coast of the United Kingdom in April 2015. Fredericton deployed to the Baltic Sea in June 2015 for training, while the Prime Minister Stephen Harper and Defense Minister Jason Kenney visited the ship. While they were aboard, the frigate was tailed by two Russian ships keeping a distance of 7 nautical miles. The frigate returned from deployment on the 12th of July 2015. During a routine inspection in November, fissures were found in the hull requiring repairs at Halifax. Following completion of repairs, the ship relieved Winnipeg in the Mediterranean, sailing on 5 January 2016. During her deployment with SNMG-2 in the Mediterranean, Fredericton was charged with halting the smuggling of migrants to Europe. In April it was announced that Fredericton would be one of the test ships for the Royal Canadian Navy's planned reduced crew size trials. Fredericton deployed to Operation Reassurance with a reduced version of the experiment that will be done on sister ship Montreal. The same month, SNMG-2 deployed to the Black Sea as part of Operation Reassurance. The ship returned to Halifax on 5 July 2016. Command Team: Commanding Officer CDR Trevor McLean, Executive Officer LCDI Gordon Noseworthy, Coxswain CPO-1 Stephen McClellan, Commanding Officers CDRD, CDRK, DW CDRG, CDR, PC CDRB CDRH CDRJ CDRG CDRJ CDRS CDRJ CDRA, CDR, JS, CDR, CDR. Team McLean, 13th July 2015. Present lineage: Fredericton. Second of name. This is the current ship with the name Fredericton.